talk about releasing. A lot of us walk around and we hold on to things, whether it be things in your closet. As I'm getting ready to move, I've gone through, if you've been watching the video series, purging things you don't need to hold on to any longer, and getting rid of them, bagging them up, throwing them out. If there are things that you can donate to someone else through Goodwill Industries, great organization, then do so. But what do we hold on to emotionally? You know, we're about to end a year. This year has been one with lots of ups and downs for everyone. It's a year in which the politics is starting to drum up its ugly head again. A lot of frustration from a lot of people with the Occupy movement. A lot of people who in Japan had to deal with the horrible situation involving the earthquake, and then the tsunami wave coming back, and the radiation leaks, and all that goes with that. There are so many things in this world that happen, but it's what we hold on to that sometimes can cause us problems, can hold us back from living life that we're meant to live. You need to release from yourself anything that's holding you back. If it's, I was listening to Andy Andrews talking about the 7 decisions. One thing he talked about in that series was that forgiveness is for us. It's not for the person we're forgiving. And I love that in that series. It's something that was truly a blessing to me. Because a lot of times we think that, we got to forgive someone. Well, they don't deserve my forgiveness. Or, I shouldn't forgive them. It has nothing to do with the other person at all. It has to do with us. We have so many points of our brain that can hold on to things, can memorize things, can deal with things that are always there in our subconscious and conscious minds. Do you really want to occupy a list of people that you don't like, or people that did you wrong, or people that caused you pain? Is it really worth it to hold on to that? I don't think so. Because the only way you're truly going to have love and light and connect with the embryonic truth within is if you learn to release that. There are a couple ways you can do that. One of them is through listening to the voices or things that they did to you and just say, I forgive you. I release it. Another way is to do a letter, to write out, you did this to me, and I forgive you from my heart. Burn the letter. Go outside in a metal basket and burn that letter and just release it and say, I release you. If you need to do that, do it. I promise you it's worth it. I have learned to unburden myself of anything, any animosity, any bad feelings that maybe other people have toward me. I still release them because it is not worth it. You can only be freed up to truly be in sync and in tune with the universal truth within and vibrate a positive energy to achieve what you're going for if you're willing to just let it go. If you hold on to something too tightly, what happens? You crush it. There's only one thing in this world that does well under pressure. Do you know what it is? Diamonds. And a diamond is strictly an accident. It's focused pressure pulling together, but they can also cause things to crumble. If it's just coal that crumbles, it's not a diamond, is it? So we are not meant to be under pressure. Yes, there's deadlines you have to meet. There's obligations you have to fulfill. But when you allow things to be a burden, when you allow things to take precedent and priority in your life, we have a free will. It could be a high-pressure job you're in. Find another job. Yeah, it's bad economic times. Yes, it is. Find one while you have that job. And then go to a different company. If it really causes you stress in your marriage, with your children, with your whole life, let it go. Release it. Trust and release and say, universe, I need to be in an environment where I can grow and become who I am, to reach my fullest potential, to fully, truly fit my piece of the puzzle into the slot that I'm meant to be in. And the only way you can really do that is to be able to feel every bit of your day as if you're always moving toward your goal. Now, yes, there's going to be things like brushing your teeth, taking a shower. There's going to be things you do at the office that are going to occupy your time. But don't let things occupy your mind past their due. One of the things that's the worst thing you can have is a bill that comes in the mail that says past due, late fees, blah, blah, blah. And you're going, oh, I don't have the money to pay it, or blah, 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 blah. Or maybe I forgot to pay it. Now I have to pay this late fee. And it weighs on you, doesn't it? Well, we need to do that with our emotional baggage. How long has it been weighing down on you? Are there people you need to forgive, to release to the universe? Or are there feelings that you're harboring against your boss, against your job, against your children, your family members? Release it. Release the forgiveness to them. Release it to the universe. Release it to God. Open your arms and say, I release you. And when you do it, mean it. And that frees you up to allow love and light in. Now, you might still see that person, but when you see them, you won't be holding anything against them. Now, if they still hold things against you, that's their karma, not yours. You're not responsible for another person's feelings toward you. Let it go. Let your aha moments of life come to you because you're available for them. If you watched yesterday's tape, you saw how I talked about being available, awake, and ready. If you're ready, the world can truly become what you want. You can have what you want on your terms if it's in tune with your embryonic truth. Vibrate the energy of positivity toward it. You know, it's so easy for everyone to get frustrated with Congress and with politics. It's almost like you don't like an election year. Now, I happen to be a political junkie. I'm a them that can, which means I'm neither a Democrat nor a Republican. I lean a little more left than right. I voted for Ronald Reagan twice. I voted for Bill Clinton twice. And so I'm not going to say anything newer than that because that's my business. But what I will say is this. Shame on you, Congress, for not dealing with the situation before you went home for Christmas. For letting your personal feelings get in the way of what America needs. Now, we could be angry with them, or we could just release them. We could forgive them. Doesn't mean we have to vote for them next time. But I'm not going to talk about politics today. What I'm talking about is how little things like that can anger you. I learned to let it go. Because if you hold on to that, doesn't mean you're going to re-elect that person. But you don't have to hold anger toward them. What good does it do? If you hold anger in your heart, all kinds of things can happen. You could wind up getting in a car accident because you're so angry at the guy that cut you off in traffic. Or you could wind up stubbing your toe in the middle of the night because you got up and you got up wrong and you stubbed your toe, and then you wind up cursing, and then you wind up hitting your head against the wall. Things happen because we lose focus. Like a camera lens that's slightly off skew. It's all blurry. It only comes into focus if you truly put forth your best focused effort. So this is Ron Brown with your Being Truly Well Minutes for today. Are you truly ready for 2012? I am. I'm excited about it because it holds possibility. I'm excited about tomorrow. So, I hope you are as well. This is Ron Brown with your Being Truly Well Minutes. Let it go. Life's too short, and we're meant to be free, to be love and light. Namaste, my friends. Be truly well.